Bam! We're back. This is the new thing, I guess, for YouTube to do to me. Interrupt my fucking stream every week when it starts. Hello? Empty smoke pad. Seats available. Seats available. They going for the free 99. Oh shit. Does he play piano? Yeah! Bang, bang, bang! Let's see if we can get this shit right to this week. Oh, look at that. A nice little fit there, huh? No lube needed. Here we go. Testicles. Clack. I hope there's not a fucking whistle. Bang, bang, bang! What's up, everybody? Let me see if I can hear what you hearing. Hello? And then we'll get this party started. Hear what you hearing. Hello? And then we'll get this party started. No whistle. Let's get this party started right. Welcome to the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast, episode 55. Still here, still alive. Hello? Not in fucking jail. That's a good thing. You know? Fucking A. Been hot as fuck this week, boy. It's been a hot week. Never fear, karma is here. Oh, my boy Keith Miller checking in with the young uppercut. Hello? The homie Flex Bastard. He said that his son's a pitcher, and his son was pitching in an all-star game, and he struck a motherfucker out, and he told him, "Dock easy with the young uppercut." Bang, bang, bang. Out there striking them out, kid. Easter Army style, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. Thanks for blazing in. He's fucking wild. He says loud shit while he drinks coffee. Hell yeah. Got the Cali swag going, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta stay with the cool shit on. This is something I want to talk about real quick, bitch about. Let me go ahead and get this off my fucking chest. I know I sound like a broken record. I feel like I've said this before or bitched about it before. But what the fuck is wrong with the Rosses and the Marshalls out here? You think California has seasons? You stupid motherfuckers. Do y'all not know they already have taken all the shorts and the tank tops and just shoved them there's like this much shorts and tank tops in the store already. They've just shoved them all over on clearance racks. There's like this much of this shit. And it's all fucking pants and like little thin hoodie shirts and shit. You think California has seasons, you stupid motherfuckers? You think it's about to get cold? Just magically about to get cold in what, a week or two? Like the rest of the fucking country? No, assholes. It's gonna be hot as fuck all the way through September. What the fuck is wrong with these dumb motherfuckers on the West Coast? You know your state. I don't care if it's a corporate code or it's a corporate thing. Well, all the Ross across the nation, they do it all at the same time, blah, blah, blah. That's stupid shit. Motherfuckers in the north that have an extra fucking 3 or 4 months of winter, they got to go to Ross and not have a sweatshirt to buy because the rest of the world has warm weather. Then motherfuckers are buying short. You telling me the Rosses and the Marshalls in New York put shorts and tank tops out in the middle of fucking what? Fucking February, you stupid fucks. Just because it's starting to warm up everywhere else don't mean it's fucking warm in New York. The same as in California. Just because it's about to cool off in the next couple months everywhere else, it's going to be hot as fuck here still. So why the fuck do you got pants and sweatshirts out already in the Ross and the Marshalls? I had to buy some bullshit. I don't like these dumbass things. They got these little strings and shit, but fuck it. They were on clearance for $12 fucking dollars, you know? So whatever. And it was the only pair of fucking shorts in the goddamn building. That wasn't a 38 or a 36. You know, anybody who's all normal, us normal size motherfuckers, we suffer. Because, you know, we all buy the shit before we can. But them other big waist motherfuckers, there's always a 38, a 40, or a 42 of every fucking thing, you know? But god damn it. It's just like, dude, it was 100. It was almost 100. The fucking Top of the state's on fire, and these motherfuckers are taking the shorts and the tank tops out of the stores. I wish I could grab the motherfucker who that's up to and shake the shit out of him like, what the fuck is your problem, you stupid fuck? You know? All right, that's off my chest. Come on up here. My boy Cal Hamilton in the hizzle. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to that shit.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if they can hear you too.
Yeah, let me see if they can hear you too.
Let's talk.
Yo.
Yeah, we good.
Hey, I was listening to that shit. I went up to Marshall's on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm like, man, I just need, something simple. It's hot as hell.
Right?
No, we got winter. Winter's going on.
Winter shit already.
Shit. Pants. Yeah. I had to buy a pair of pants. Why?
Why?
The fuck?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I was mad.
Because where we from, they let it all run out. And then they'll have a big explosion sale. And then after that, when it becomes fall.
Yeah.
It is 102 degrees.
And these motherfuckers have snatched all the shorts and the tank top.
That I don't get that. That's in every store.
That shit is, I know, right? I was like, because
Ross, right?
I was at the Ross, yeah, and I was like, all right, this is a little pussy ass Ross. This is a shitty Ross.
We've been in there, remember that time?
Yeah. So I'm like, this is a shitty Ross, and that's probably why. So I was like, fuck it. I just ain't gonna force myself to buy nothing out this Ross. I'm gonna go to the Marshalls on Hollywood Boulevard.
Bro.
Because it's tourist shit, it's nicer. I was like, it's a little more than most Marshalls, but they got nicer shit, right? I was like, I was thinking to myself, at least they'll have shorts and tank tops still.
For the low.
I went up in there, and them motherfuckers already took their shit out too. Both of them stores, they run in tandem, and it's like...
It's horrible. That be it, yeah, because Ross is Marshall, but no, TJ Maxx is Marshall, but this Ross is notorious for not having in-season shit.
They don't have anything ever, yeah. In-season, nothing.
The only thing I ever found was that jacket when I went with you there. Cause
yeah,
remember?
Oh, it's good for a jacket.
It's good for
they
a
keep
jacket.
jackets $365, and we're in fucking California.
Hoodies and jackets.
Yeah, you can go right now and get a jacket with fur around the neck and shit. Who the fuck is wearing that in Los Angeles? Fake ass motherfuckers. These fake idiots that want to look like they're on TV before they are. Yeah. That's the type. That's why they can have dumb shit like that in their stores.
They know some dummies gonna buy it when it's 100 degrees.
Some idiot.
Somebody's gonna buy this.
Some idiot from Oklahoma who just got touched down in LA is like, shit, man, this got swag right here. I'm gonna have to put this look like some shit. Diddy would wear this some shit.
I hate when people walk around with fake swag. I'm at Wendy's today, right here. This motherfucker walked in a dusty ass t-shirt, dusty ass everything, and a pimp cup. I said, bitch. I
seen him. He was riding around in that shitty car. They was riding around in that shitty gold car. That Honda. I seen that motherfucker. Because I was walking.
See, we don't lie. We're not
exactly.
Crazy.
He was when I was crossing Hollywood Boulevard. The people, the Asian guys, Asian guys that scream out Jesus shit. He slowed down, and he had to. That's how I know, because he slowed down. He had his left hand on the steering wheel, and he was holding the pimp cup like he was somebody in a busted ass Honda. And he slowed down to yell some shit at the Chinese people. And I wanted so bad. I wanted to be like, pussy, that cup worth more than your pussy ass car.
I walked past him at Wendy's and got some ketchup, and I had to look in his cup.
That is fucking hilarious.
That cup hasn't had a drop of water in it in about 3 years, man. That motherfucker was bone dry. I hate people like that, man.
Karma says she's so high she's tapping hearts. She thinks she on Perismoke right now. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, those hearts go.
Hey,
we about to Perismoke right now.
We about to smoke with you, girl. I'm glad you mentioned smoking. Hello, I got some good shit. I went to the garden today. I said, fuck it.
I had this kind, number 4.
I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I had to get back out there, and I know y'all see I got the little new shit on. All right, so I got everybody knows because I was talking about it on Perismoke. I got ripped off. All right. Weed's legal out here, so I can talk about the shit, all right? I gave this little dude $220. He's supposed to bring me QP a reefer, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, never did?
QP a reefer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, fucking, that's a great deal. And, because I'm about to go home, and I was going to send some home and smoke some here, right? Motherfucker didn't show back up, so I went back out there, slang.
It's called a hustler's ambition.
Hustler's ambition. You know what I'm saying? I took a loss. I had to come back up. Hello? So
sometimes you gotta take a loss.
That's how it is, man. And that's all it was. And like I told everybody, For his sake, he better hope he got busted. And if he did, I'll let him slide. I'll be like, damn, that's fucked up.
You ain't seen him.
You know, I ain't seen him, heard from him. See, you know how people, it shows on your phone whether they got the message? And the last one he actually got was when we were communicating.
So he hasn't opened none of them up?
But he ain't seen nothing since. Yeah, all my threats, he ain't seen none of that shit. So I'm thinking like they might have got it. And so if they did, I'll just be like, hey, yo, you know why I was threatening you, motherfucker. You had my money and I didn't hear from you. On the flip side, that sucks you got popped. You know, you can, I'll have to eat that now. Yeah.
You already ate, basically.
Yeah,
so.
but if I find out different, then he gonna get his goddamn face rearranged. Hello?
Yeah. You could just be ducking and ducking.
Because 220, I don't give a fuck what you say. It ain't a lot to some people, but
220
it's a lot to me. And it's about the principles. It's the fact that this pussy motherfucker thought he could do that shit and it wasn't nothing gonna happen. Wrong answer. Not to me, motherfucker.
They thought too, probably.
Oh, that's exactly what they thought.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they thought. Not today, though. Look, let me try this. Please do not try this at home unless you are a legitimate smoker. Shit will.
This is that Gorilla Glue. I went to the garden. I said, fuck it. I'm going to get me something good, man. You know? And that's it. You know, talking about that shit brings me to, makes me think about like, when I was swinging and banging in Georgia, how they fucked me over. You know what I'm saying? They gave me all that time for selling weed. And it's like out here, it's like every time I leave those weed shops, I think about all the shit I went through.
Do you know I was just in Atlanta, right? You remember?
Uh-huh.
My cousin smoked. The only cousin for real that I know legitimately smokes, and every time I'm with her, she is so paranoid smoking in Atlanta still.
Yeah. It's still not a joke.
I mean, literally.
Dog, it's still, they will still fucking try and ruin your life about that shit.
Literally, it's so real.
They're so fucking stupid about it.
It's so stupid.
We can buy the fucking shit out here and get a receipt for it. Out there, if a dumbass,
so conservative,
Peckerwood stupid cop catches you with it, they act like they caught you with a fucking gun or something.
A whole gun.
And then they'll fucking go home or they'll go to a bar when they get off work and drink alcohol and talk about how they got some fucking pothead today with pot. It's like that shit you're drinking, motherfuckers, way worse than any weed. You know, how many times have a group of people that's smoking weed, you know, got too rowdy? People on alcohol, you know, it's like I tell motherfuckers, I don't fuck with people. I don't like to. I can hang around alcoholics till a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, weed people, we can hang around each other all night. You know what I'm saying? But alcoholics, their talking turns into arguing, and then arguing turns into yelling, and then yelling turns into fights.
Yeah.
That rarely happens with weed people.
Yeah, weed just.
There's too much not give a fuck in this. There's too much.
Atlanta's one of those states where you get The prisons, the jails are overcrowded.
It's a prison state.
It's a prison state.
Like Texas.
It's not that. It's like, hey, if we catch you with, like you said, with anything, we're going to send you to jail for 2 years. Like, for a grant, it should just be, people fly in here. I have a lot of friends that fly to Cali, and they're amazed just walking down the street smoking. They're like, man,
Oh, it took me so long to get used to that shit. Diaz Mackey, when I first came into town, Diaz Mackey'd be like, let's roll this blunt up, man. Walk to the store. I'm like, fuck, you out your mind, man.
Yeah.
I ain't walking down the street smoking weed.
Yeah,
and he used to, he'd be like, yeah, man, it's good. You can do that out here. I'm telling you, it's all good. And I was just like, I'm not doing it. I can't get high. Like I was like, it took me forever. Like I would end up caving in and doing it. But like I told him, he'd be like, see, it wasn't nothing big. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm not high. And he'd be like, what? I'm like, dude, I can't get high out here because I still feel like I'm going to get arrested for it. You know?
Yeah, you can't enjoy it.
I still like, if I was outside with this blunt right now and the LAPD pulled up, I'd be like,
yeah.
Like a motherfucker? Yeah. It's like, natural,
I don't have it in me to be like, it's legal. Like, I don't have, they can pull out some bullshit. Well, if it is, where's your paper? Like, anything. So, you know, especially.
The only time I've been like bold, butt naked with it was at that Dodgers game, and that's because I had my paperwork on me because I heard that they had a medical marijuana smoking section. And so I brought we smoked weed up there. I don't know if it was actually a medical marijuana smoking section, but I know the top, like if you go up to the top where all those poor people watch the game, and you go to that smoking section, dude, we smoked. Me and Tim, you know how Tim is. Me and Big Tim, we smoked at least 2 or 3 blunts. Tim was rolling a joint on his knee while a cop was pointing it out to his buddy. Look at that motherfucker over there rolling a joint on his knee. And that's how fucking like brash and bold we were that night. And that's the only time though, because I had my fucking thing in my back pocket waiting. Like, bitch, I got my shit, you know?
Shout out to the weed.
Tell them, Karma, she said 220, get the brakes beat off of you, hello, and then I'm going to put them back on and wear them brakes out again, cocksucker. Time lost over a plan, I know it. Don't skip leg day, I know. I've been actually working on my legs, but, you know, I've just always had skinny legs. I've always had this frame, you know. Yeah. I talked about it on the podcast already. I'm just going to always have this frame, you know.
That's it, yeah.
I found an old picture in my phone where, back when I lived in Vegas and I had my own place and I could grill every night and eat. And I was showing them how big I was, and they were like, "God damn!" And even in that picture, like I showed them, I was like, "See my wrist though? My wrist, like I could never, as big as I used to get, my wrist and forearm never really would get that big. This shit right here never gets that big. My calves will kind of swell up a little bit, and this shit's always strong. And I can leap about the gym, you know, but and I'm fast as lightning, but I just don't get big. And I think the reason I'm so fast and quick and can jump so high is because I'm light. Yeah. So I keep it like that. I don't like, a lot of the bigger, buffer dudes will talk to me in the gym and they'll be like, "Hey man, you know you can do this." And I'll be like, "I don't want to get big though. I like my size." And they're like, "Oh, okay, I got you." Yeah. Like, they understand. Like, they see me, I do my calisthenics. They like, you know? Yeah, because there's some people that like to just be big. And then I don't work out to be big.
But that's why I was looking at that shit today. I went to Runyon. And I was like, you know, the guys who are big, shirts off, and and I'm like,
they look uncomfortable.
I'm like, that's cool, but you have to have a job that matches your fucking body. Like, don't have all this and you work at Wendy's or you work at Ralph's. Like, what?
I know, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't work out. I don't work out to get big. I just work out to stay in shape, to be able to like be competitive in basketball still. Yeah, and shit like that, man.
I don't want to be walking like this. Yeah, that's what a lot of comics.
And I'm already skinny. I can't be just skinny.
That's what a lot of.
I need to be at least cut up a little bit. I need to be able to fucking go, "Yeah, bitch," you know.
But that's what a lot of people
every
say,
now and then.
You gotta get Hollywood ready, movie ready. I say, do you know how many fucking people in Hollywood are not in shape? They're just good actors. You can't have everybody on the screen fucking bodybuild Bobby.
Yeah, I know. I hate these 2 strings. Like I said, man, fucking, in case you missed it, I was forced to buy these because the Rosses and the Marshalls out here feel that it's going to be cold soon. And they've taken all the fucking shorts and tank tops out, and there was nothing but pants.
I wonder where they take those.
What the fuck is wrong with them people?
They have to have a blowout still.
Karma said it's disgusting from a woman's POV. I was wondering, you know, but I've heard both ways. Like, I've heard women say, you know, some women like a big buff dude, and then some chicks like skinny dudes. There's chicks that like dudes with the fucking beer guts, you know? Yeah, so, you know, it's all preference, you know, just like me. Like, you know, I like little Asian and Latin bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nothing against white girls and black girls. It's just what I've dated my whole life. So to me, it ain't what I look for first.
Like, I like
you know,
Spanish and
fuck yeah, yeah.
You know, but they're crazy.
They all. I mean, until you find somebody that you get along with, man, you're gonna always have something to say. About, yeah. So you know,
that's true.
Dynamite comes with small packages. Dopey 420. If you don't know, now you know. Matt Baltazar checking in. Fuck yeah, bro. Thanks for blazing in, people. Showing love and support and all that shit. Hello. I don't think I talked about this last week because I'm pretty sure I went on a Sunday or a Monday, but I went on a little Tinder date to see a movie. And I just went on like I had to go to a movie towards where this chick lived, you know, and so we went to the ArcLight in Sherman Oaks. Mm-hmm. Fucking nice-ass area. Yeah. And so the fucking tickets were $17 a piece, so it was $34 for that shit. And so I was looking on the menu for a movie, and I just chose a movie that had 2 chicks on the cover, right? And it was The Spy Who Dumped Me. And I got lucky as fuck fuck with that choice because that ended up being a good fucking movie, man.
That was the worst movie I ever saw. I saw it last week.
What? You're out of your mind, dog.
The worst.
Dog, I thought that shit. Was you on a date though?
No.
Well, there you go, motherfucker.
It was.
I was in the mind frame as.
Oh, for a girl.
All right, yeah. I chose this movie for this chick.
Oh, well, I was trying to just watch it for
I
the
thought
storyline.
No, I went in it at thinking it was a chick flick. So you got to understand.
It was kind of. It was this. If you are a writer watching this, go see that movie and you will see why your dreams.
Oh, see, they already know. My fans know. I don't watch movies for that shit. I don't. All y'all Hollywood people, that's why I can't stand y'all.
Well,
all that fucking, if you think you can write a movie better, if you think you can write a movie better, motherfucker, why ain't your movie out there? That's what I'm saying. Everybody on the smoke pad in this town, you can't mention movies or anything around this shitty town without people being like, oh, well, I coulda, you coulda, suck a fucking coulda.
But you was on a date though. So
exactly.
that was
And
good.
I went into it thinking it was going to be just a chick flick. Right?
So that's why.
There you go. And that shit was not a chick flick.
It wasn't.
That shit was actually fucking, I didn't pay attention to I paid more attention to the cover than the name of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
I was like, 2 girls, I'm going with a girl, fucking bang, right? Bang, bang, bang. So, man, it's the spy who dumped me. So the bitch was, I thought one of them bitches was a spy. So I thought it was going to be a chick spy, chick flick thing. She was dating some dude that was a spy. So like when they would cut to him, he's kicking ass, shooting motherfuckers, car chases. He's doing spy shit the whole time. It was fucking, that's why I was like, damn, it ended up being a good movie to me because I thought I was going to see a chick flick.
Yeah, it was a chick, yeah.
It ended up being ass kicking, and that Kate McKinnon chick crushed that movie. That bitch was so funny, bro. When there would be time, like at about 10 minutes into the movie, there'd be times when they'd like someone would say something and they'd cut to her, and I'd be laughing before she even said anything, just off the face she was making. Just because she would be like.
So that was a good $40 day.
34. Yeah, it was worth 34 to me because like I said, I thought I was going to see a chick flick, ended up being kick ass, bang bang bang.
But it was a date,
and it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. We laughed.
Did y'all talk about it after?
No, because this is the thing. The chick, she was like this tall, 35-year-old little Latin fucking gorgeous lady. But she was a grown ass woman, real ass woman who already had those expectations. Like she's already been wined and dined because she chose that. I know why she chose that place. That ArcLight Theater, when you walk out, guess what's to the right? Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, hell.
Guess what's to the left? P.F. Chang's.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here. They mentioned Cheesecake Factory in the goddamn movie. Bang, bang, bang. Dog, so listen, when I tell you we walking out the movie, dog, Cheesecake's over there, she kind of was angling this way, and I was like, yo, are you parked? Like, I'm walking away from that motherfucker like a motherfucker. So that's when I knew right then. It's like, I knew right then I don't have the money to obtain her and keep her because to like as pretty and cool as she was, right? And as nice as she was nice about it. Like she knew, you know what I'm saying? She knew I was out of my league because, you know, she had them expectations already. I would have had to have left that movie theater, took her into the Cheesecake Factory, bought her some amazing fucking dinner. We'd have had to have fucking wine. I don't even fucking drink. I definitely don't drink wine. That shit tastes disgusting to me. So I can't even fake that shit. I can fake like a mixed drink. You know?
So you could have had $100
and I'd have had to fucking, you know, wine and then maybe go to some other romantic ass charming bar later with the fucking lights, you know, Latin themed shit maybe, you know, and it would have took all that to probably got a fucking kiss on the cheek from her. That's how like, you know, classic of a lady she was, and I could tell.
You was a smash, and you knew that.
And it would have took a bunch of those type of dates. It would have took like 2 or 3 more of those dates. Before I could have probably smashed.
Even anything, because she was.
And then what the fuck, man? It's like, well, like I tell bitches that are 35 and over, what are you doing with the pussy? What are you saving it for? The coffin, bitch? You think they're gonna be a dead dick down there waiting on you? Hello, there's a dead dick in the box. Put her in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happening. Okay? What are you saving the pussy for? If you're 35 or over, you better start using it. Hello? That shit got an expiration date like a motherfucker. Only thing it can save y'all is if you wait until about the age of 35 to 40 and then get your fake titties. You know, that's That's something better, right? Is to fucking, look at this fucking thing trying to restart on me all the time. You pussy ass motherfucker. This is a setup, this laptop. But anyway, yeah. If y'all wait till your older ages and then one day you just pop up at the office and you got a fresh set of titties, you'll be the baddest fucking 38-year-old bitch in the office. Hello, for a couple weeks till a new bitch come in.
Yeah.
But don't save that pussy. That ain't nobody's spending that much.
You know what? It's crazy because I hang around with people and these motherfuckers spend on it. So I always, like what you're saying is 100% fact. Like, I don't have this money that, like, I asked this girl on the boulevard, I say, I got you into a comedy show, you and your girl. I took y'all VIP in front, VIP tickets this other Sunday. They geeked up. Now, I wasn't about to buy them a drink. I'm like you. I was like, hey, that's 12 and 12. That's 24. Like,
fuck that, yeah.
Shit. So I came up, I snatched a water from a waitress. She was like, hey, can I get a water? I'm like, bottle of water still costs. So what I did was, I was like, hey, can I get a water? She was like, tap? I'm like, it ain't for me. I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So when I took it upstairs, she looked at the cup and with ice and water, she was like, I was like, the bottle of water was hot and they just wanted to put ice in a cup to make it cold because you asked for cold. She was like, thank you. Like,
that was good. I like that. Hey, that was good. That was good shit. Yeah. Remember that shit.
Remember that. Like, we trying to save money. And guess what? I asked her today. I said, man, I just did worked out. I said, let me see what her, because we cool. I say, knew her for 2 years. Met her. I bought her a piece of pizza on the boulevard. I asked her today. I said, hey, what's up? You want to make lunch for me? Lunch. We can go get lunch. No. I was like, you could treat. Is your treat? I mean, I can't get both of us. I was like, you don't have $20? What are you doing the rest of the day? Going to a day party? But you don't have $20, but you going to this party?
Because all that shit's free. Yeah, some dude picking her up and taking her to a day party.
Her girl, she can spend her last 50 at this day, like at the day party and try to see what's popping. And I'm like, yo, you could have invested in a lunch with the kid. Showed me that you fuck with me. Because I just got your back at the Laugh Factory. I just got your back with the water.
Man, you dreaming if you think bitches think like that.
Oh, man. This was a rude awakening.
Boy, you dreaming if you think bitches think like that. Boy, that's the goddamn one if she'd have done it. If she'd have been like, I was going to go to a pool party with the homies, but since you had my back the other night,
I'll kick it. I'll fuck with you.
You better fuck with that. If that would ever happen.
If that ever happens.
That ain't going to happen.
But she said, I said, damn. You know what's so fucked up though? I asked her, hey, can you gonna make lunch? I asked her all the steps. You got food? Yeah, I got food. I was like, well, you know how some people don't got food? She's like, make you lunch. Man, my braids are too tight. Like, bitch, no, stick to the subject. Like, I was like, yo, where we from? Is it yes or no? Like, we are talking about food.
She gave you that LA curveball, boy.
And I told her.
She gave you that oral Hershiser.
I had feelings. I had bad feelings towards her. When we got off the phone, I said, you know what? Because we was video chat.
You had tight feelings.
I had ill will against her. I said, man, you know what? Don't just lose everything, man. I'm about to block you on everything because like you ain't the one I need to be. I want to be around motherfuckers who could say cool. Like
right.
Even if she didn't do it. You feel me?
Just
you gave me a bud the other day on some GP.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
And it was just like this, man. Come on, man. We ain't losing. You can win. Like that's how you win. Like people give me stuff for real, and it don't be like I'll lose.
If I got it, I had just bought a half, and you was like, yo, Isha, let me get a little bud.
You know how some people, like if I ask you, that means I'm humble enough to be like, look, I ain't gonna take it. I don't want to steal. Like you smoke good, we smoke good. But some fuckers will try to be sneaky about it. Motherfuckers will be like, oh,
if I got it.
Motherfuckers will be trying to be like, oh, let me get some. And
William the Savage Fleshman, hey. What's up, dog? Dopey 420. He said, pussy's like milk. It goes bad.
Hold on, let me take a break.
That shit aged like bread. Go ahead, take a piss, dog. That motherfucker drinking them little pocket rockets. He got that 30-year-old bladder. That motherfucker. He got that light skinned bladder. Them motherfuckers, they ain't as tough. You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, man. Speaking of the LA, the L gay area, I heard this shit on Corey Holcomb's show. Shouts out to the 5150 show. Fucking the LA Rams and the New Orleans Saints are about to be the first football teams with male cheerleaders, dog. And I know what you're thinking, what I was thinking. They already had male cheerleaders. Nah, we called them male cheerleaders, but they were actually called, like, I don't know, specialists or some dumb shit. They only came in to, like, throw bitches in the air or catch them, you know, for the hard shit, right? And they gonna have, like, sugar in the tank ass motherfuckers out there, swishing and swashing, you know, wrist flicking with the fucking cheerleaders. And you know, and as a straight man, I just gotta be like, oh, you know, I'm supposed to act like I ain't gonna say nothing, man. Fuck that shit, man. You know, it's a natural. Like I was me and Marlena, a woman, was talking about it the other night. She was like, I feel bad for straight men, you know, when the gay people just gang up on y'all, you know, and like she was like, y'all shouldn't have to, you know, like agree with everything just because, you know, that's what they say. I was like, exactly, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight guy. It's natural for me to like pussy more than dick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's 1 + 1. Hello? I shouldn't have to explain it. There should be no question why. I'm straight. That's the answer. Hello? It's that simple. Life is that simple. All right? Men cheerleaders, that's some bullshit because you know how motherfuckers feel about woman football players. So it's like, it goes deeper than just, you know, homosexual shit and embarrassing, you know, for all men, you know, an embarrassment. It goes deeper than that. It goes to like, motherfucker, you can't just let the ladies have something. Just let them, they got that one thing. There's women who train their whole lives to be Dallas cheerleaders, right? And now fucking, you know, Scotty Too Hottie gonna come in there and take her fucking job? Get the fuck out of here. Hello? Somebody need to clothesline the fuck out of them dudes, man. You know, what the fuck is wrong with people? Everything can't be acceptable. Where the fuck are the lines? There's no fucking lines. Everybody, like, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. He was the first one I heard say it. He was talking about Rick James. He a habitual line stepper. Everybody out here nowadays are habitual line steppers. Ain't no fucking lines, you know? Oh, God, you know, they look at you weird if you draw a line somewhere and you don't want a motherfucker to cross it. Now you're crazy or you're homophobic. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You hear me? Like Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers, okay? You son of a bitch. It's just weird, man. It's just weird where it's going. Is that the dude from Roast Me? Who, Cal? I don't know. He did Roast Battle not too long ago. Yeah. Did you ever do Roast Me? Who? You didn't do Roast Me, did you?
I did Roast Me all day,
did you? Yeah. I didn't see that episode.
I did that like a few times.
I was watching them because I was supposed to have done them. Remember I met dude that night?
Yeah.
And he got my information?
And yeah, I got to Roast Me. I did that like 3 times.
Oh, they gave you hell. Boy, you lucky I wasn't on that episode.
Actually.
You lucky I wasn't on that episode.
They give people hell because, you know.
Cal knows. That motherfucker knows.
I wish you would have
He come through that smoke pad sometimes, and I light his ass up.
Because there's only certain people who would do that here and make me feel comfortable. You feel me? That's what we do at home. Like, you feel me? Like, you go into a barbershop, they letting your ass have it from beginning to end.
I told that motherfucker one day, I said, motherfucker, you got your skin for 10 cents at Ralph's. Bang, bang, bang.
I love that joke. That's a funny joke. You can't laugh at yourself, man. You don't need to be a comic.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't laugh at yourself.
Oh, I'd love to be on that shit. I told dude to bring me on it, but I think they just look at me and they're like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't expect me to.
I try to plug you.
They don't expect me to be, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they don't know. So,
yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. Maybe you just got to show them one time.
Dude didn't hang around enough that night. He kind of met me on the front porch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't get to hang around and even really talk to me that much.
Right.
And then,
that is so true.
Yeah, so, you know, it ain't nothing. I remember I watched a couple episodes to try to, you know, to see what their format was, get used to the show in case he did hit me up. But then I noticed, yeah, they just bring someone up in front of the thing and you sit on that desk type shit. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, that show could be a little more perfect. Like I could structure that show a little better, you know, because of my OCD. I have you know, hell, how I start my podcast the same exact way every time and dumb shit that I do.
It will. It's coming back. Like season 4 is coming back.
Somebody was telling me the other day, like, that's what I need to do. They were like, dude, you're so good at that shit. I think it was like Paul Elia. He goes, you know, aside from the comedy shit, you know, like he was like, you're definitely one of the reasons I come here is to run jokes by you, Easter, and hear your tags or what you got to say about it. He goes, dude, you understand all that shit so well. He was like, you're good at like improving shit, you know, and I've always known I am. Like, you give me a video game or some weird shit, and I'll figure out. I'll be like, why is it doing that? Like, it won't take me long, and I'll be like, why is it doing that? And people are always like, dude, I've never got it to do that before. I'm like, well, it does it every time. Watch. Yeah. And I can do it, you know? Like, I figure shit out quick. The other day, I figured out, like, sometimes you'll go up to a bird and try to scan it, and it'll say, there's something wrong with this bird right now. It's not working. I figured out that if you roll it a little bit and make that thing start beeping, like they think it's getting stolen, it brings the GPS, it like resets the whole thing, and then you stop it and scan it again, and that motherfucker will work perfectly. It'll be, even if it's not on the thing. Like, I came up to a bird one day and pulled up the map, and it wasn't registering. And I was like, what the fuck? And I scanned it, and it was like, this bird is off a line, you know, something like that. So I rolled it a little bit, and it went beep, 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 beep. And then it popped up on the app and everything. I was like, oh shit, I checked its battery level and everything before I even scanned it. Damn. And I was like, fuck yeah, I figured that shit out. You just got to try, you know, like.
So you don't have to pay for a bird?
Yeah, my little cousin, he'll tell you, he's an electrician. He does all this shit, and then he'll come by and I'd have something. He'd be like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. How'd you figure that out? And I'd be like, you just got to try.
You just got to do
Hello? I'll press any button on anything. I fuck with shit. If I think, oh, I wish this did that, I'll be like, well, hell, let's just see if it does
Let's see if it does.
Yeah, sometimes that shit does it.
Yeah.
People be like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. You didn't try, did you, fucker?
Never once.
Hell, I had a TV for like 8 months before I even figured out it had picture-in-picture one time.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, what?
I accidentally hit it one day, and I was like, whoa! This fucker's got picture-in-picture. Dude, we can watch the fucking
we can watch
AB and NBC games. Yeah, like fucking bang, bang, bang. Sundays improved 100%. You know?
Shout out to that motherfucker who made picture-in-picture.
Yeah, he did a damn good job. Oh, I never did tell that. I was going to tell a probation story because I started bitching about it.
Oh.
But what was it about? Oh, yeah, I got to laughing about it earlier today because I've been listening to a lot of old No Limit.
Uh-huh.
Some song came on, and it made me remember about, like, when I first got out of jail, I was on what they called intensive probation and shit.
Yeah.
And so them motherfuckers used to come by my house just randomly, right? So when I was in the trailer park, dog, I used to have house speakers and shit. They can't really see it, but like big-ass house speakers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like that one, you know, but a 15. You know what I'm talking about? I had two 15s. I bought them from Sam's. One day, this kid, CT, he woke me up. No. Yeah. My cousin called and woke me up and was like, hey, cuzzo, I just left Sam's and they got 15s on sale for $100. He goes, you can get two 12s or you can get a 15 for $100. He was like, I got the two 12s and they knock all right. He was like, you should get the 15. And I was like, all right, bet. But I didn't have a ride. I was just like, I was like 16, 17 years old, just selling weed every day. I already had dropped out of school like a piece of shit. Luckily, my boy CT came over, and he just wanted to get weed before he went to school. I was like, hey, I ain't selling you no weed unless you take me to Sam's. He was like, what? I was like, I got to get this speaker. So he took me to Sam's. I dropped $110, got this 15-inch speaker. So, dog, we used to sit in my room and bump No Limit shit. Remember how hard that shit used to bump? Dude, that shit used to bump so hard. I mean, I couldn't have no real pictures. I just had posters on the wall. Like, it would rattle shit off of everything, right? So fucking... We're in my room smoking the fuck out, bumping the hell out of some new No Limit shit, right? And I'm talking about bumping, dog. And the trailer was set up to where, like, the window was there, and right outside the window was the porch and the front door. You know what I'm saying? It was right there. So, dude, we're sitting there, and it's as loud as it can be. You know what I'm saying? No limit soldiers, bang, 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 bang. Fucking, we're smoking. There's like, it's me, Curtis, Murray. It's just us three, and we're fucking smoking out. And then all of a sudden, I look out my window, and I see a cop come up my porch. I was like, so he when he's coming up my porch, he no doubt can hear boom, 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 boom. We're in there like, no limit soldiers, smoking. When I see him,
The music stops.
silence, right? So they already, as soon as it's silence, he's knocking. I'm like, me and Curtis ran right out my back door, just in time. Like when we were jumping over the back porch, I seen his partner coming around the corner. How he didn't see us, I don't know. But he didn't see me or Curtis, and we ran straight to Curtis's house. This motherfucker Murray was so scared because he got stuck in the house. He was so scared, he grabbed my fucking cordless phone and he hid under my mom and dad's bed in my mom and dad's room. Because it was like the furthest away from the front door in the trailer. And he called Curtis's house, and we answered because, like, it's back with caller ID and shit. I'm like, oh shit, that's my house, dog. It must be Murray, right? So I fucking answer. I'm like, what's up? He was like, Kid, I'm under your mom and dad's bed, man. I don't know what to do. I was like, are they still out there knocking? He was like, fuck yeah, man. They're screaming and everything. I was like, you better stay under there, dog. He was like, my car's out front. And I was like, you better just fucking stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so wild, man. Fucking, but they ended up leaving. They had to leave, like they didn't have a warrant.
Yeah, they had to leave.
And they left and fucking,
Damn.
yeah, that shit was scary as fuck. Murray fucking blasted up out of there. He said he didn't even call us and tell us he left. I called him later. I was like, motherfucker, you didn't call me and tell me you left. He was like, fuck no, dude, I got the fuck out of there.
That's hilarious. That's a funny ass story.
Shelly Berkowitz, thanks for blazing in. Oh, dude, so many dumb shit happened to me when I was on probation, man. These motherfuckers, they used to lock me up for no reason. Dude, they locked me up for 9 months one time, right? What? It's the longest I ever went without smoking weed, okay? So I get out, and my boy Josh and Dan, they come and pick me up. Uh-huh. And they got a fat-ass blunt because I was like, yo, I heard, and this did work a couple times. I don't advise this because I had one probation officer say, oh, really? Well, I'm taking your ass right back to jail then. But this did work like 2 or 3 times. When you first get released, smoke down, motherfucker. Because when you go to that first probation visit and they ask you, if they happen to ask you to piss, you can say, I was smoking while I was locked up, so I can't piss right now. And they'll be like, what? I bought a joint for 10 soups, and I will fail your test. And then there's really nothing they can do because you did it while you was inside and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, we on. It's that. About 15 more minutes, homie. You a comic? Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah. I'm just doing my podcast and shit, telling jail stories.
What's your name, bro?
Jerson. I just moved out here last night.
Where you from?
Here, come up here.
Originally Florida.
Come up here. This
You from Florida?
There it is. Here,
Oh,
come
shit,
on,
yeah.
let's
Give
go
him,
on
yeah,
podcast.
yeah, give him the mic, Cal.
What's up? Welcome. Welcome to LA, bro.
You smoke weed?
Is it?
You smoke weed? That's cool.
Let me hit that before I go, because that's a good little session. You smoke too?
Is it crazy shit though?
It's Cali weed.
Alright, I'm done. Stupid.
How long you been in?
A day and last night.
How long you done comedy?
Almost 2 years.
Oh yeah? You started in Florida?
Reaches January actually.
You started in Florida?
I started over here at the Umami Improv at Spectrum.
Give it to
It's a
him.
3-minute PG-13 show, but like that, they were saying it's 21 and over.
Uh-huh.
But then they were saying that there was a rumor that no one was carding. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was about to wait 3 years to till I was 21, but now I'm 20. I was gonna wait a minute to try it out.
Right.
And once dude, it was like a fucking.
Hold up.
Yeah, it was fucking I love the fact that I didn't card because I was I've been writing jokes staying up late as a kid.
Yeah.
That's all I've done. And I try to hide it.
Yeah.
Like I threw away all my little comics with jokes in them.
Why? Your parents didn't like it or something?
I just felt embarrassed. I felt like I was just really odd for it. But it's like, it was so fun to me. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. like as a kid, just writing like it was like it started with word bubbles and like jokes with cartoons. Then I started writing like jokes. Like I took it serious. I was just like, as a kid, just like a fucking schizo kid. But yeah, no, and I was trying to do rapping, and I was like, I had an acid trip recently, and I was just like, dude, that's not me. I want to just do comedy. And I told my mom like I didn't want to leave, but like.
Yeah, LSD changed my mind about smoking cigarettes.
It's just yeah, I just had a.
I've told that story before.
Make a move, man. Like I was like trapped in Irvine because I was staying with my mom in Irvine. The comedy scene there, dude. It's like I'm not saying I love Friendly Frank, and Evan Cassidy. I don't know if you guys heard of them.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Like that.
Exactly.
I want to get the fuck out of SoCal because like it's.
There you go.
It's like a flat like glass of water there. It's like nothing.
No, and it's like nothing against them dudes, but let me guess, they think they're the shit, and they're only the shit down there.
They have that depressed
type
confidence.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They have that depressed confidence where they don't feel the need to continue to like push themselves out here, and that's where you're getting the writing gigs.
Right.
You get out here. That's where all the students are out here. Like you're staying in SoCal, you're just gonna fucking just be more depressed.
Well, it's all in your drive and your hustle and your determination, man, because, you know, like we was talking about the other night, it seems like the shittiest comics are the best at getting themselves booked. And then the ones that are the most talented and the most funny, we don't give a shit about getting booked. I mean, we do, like, I want to get booked. I hate calling and sending that email. I fucking hate that shit.
I love that you brought that up. Because
But if I get that spot, I will murder that motherfucker. But I cannot stand calling the people. I don't know how much money to ask for. I feel like a dick if I ask for too much type shit, you know? But it just seems like all these mediocre and shitty comics, they go everywhere. They join comedy competitions. They'll post pictures about getting second and third place. Like my boy Jermaine Parr said, what the fuck are you doing posting second and third? Who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? No one even cares about your first place if it's the bullshit of comedy fucking series. You know what I'm saying? That shit only matters to the people who do it, you know?
Dude, that was just so true what you said about the shitty comics. Like, I'm not even talking shit, but like a lot of the comics in SoCal that are just like, you can tell are just so, like, I don't even want to say the jokes, dude, like, because someone's going to fucking hear this or something.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
On the nose, cheesy, one-liner style. Want to go for Anthony Jeselnik, and it's like, dude, and they're trying to give themselves fake book shows, like different spots are like, like, dude, you have to wait for that. You have to go through pain and struggling.
Well, you know what I tell people?
1 year in, I'm posting a fucking like little like poster I made on a like an Instagram app or some shit.
You know what I tell a lot of comics, and they either take it the right way or the wrong way, and I don't give a shit. And that's my whole personality. Either you love me or you hate me. I don't give a shit, right? But I tell them all the time. I'll be like, why are you in such a hurry to show everybody how bad you suck? You know?
It's just that
get
if
good.
You really love comedy.
Get good.
Wouldn't be flexing like that.
Yeah, get good.
You need to do that.
And then get them spot. Then, like, I have the confidence to where if a motherfucker offers me a spot, I'm like, I have that like, haha, wait till you see what I do confidence. You know, I don't have that need to go out and prove it, because I've proven it to myself. And that's all that fucking matters to me. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways, you know? So I got my 30 minutes. The 30 minutes is fire. Like I said, I can do 45. It's just, if I do 45, I'm going to have to sprinkle in some jokes that I don't work on a lot. They're still all right. I just don't work on them a lot. The 30 minutes has all the jokes that I've worked on throughout the 4 years I've done comedy, over and over and over. Pretty much perfected 80% of them, you know. So I think the 30 minutes could even be better.
I had the other day. I feel like a special, like, it also kind of depends on the hype, but like I feel like most specials should be like 30.
feel like
the
that
next
too.
special is gonna be something fresh, and you're not gonna be over them too quick.
Well, that's why I only do an hour on this podcast.
Where's that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude. That was the guy who got me into comedy in the first place.
Marty?
Oh, that was Louis C.K.
Oh no, that's Marty.
That looked like Louis C.K.
That's Marty, but he'll jack off in front of you too if you want him to. Bang, bang, bang. Marty would love that if he was here right now. He'd be laughing so hard. He has the most perverted humor.
This Asian kid in this open mic line was in the biggest argument with me over Louis' situation. And he was like, dude, you sound like the biggest dumbass. He just had nothing to say, and I was like, bro, like, you could, like, if he's holding the doorknob, like, obviously that's the case, but, like, the girls were all in on it until after the special, they, like, bring it up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, and then I'm sure he's, like, I don't know, dude.
Well, the thing with Louis, I think, is that
that 2017 special.
the thing with Louis is that a couple of the bitches were like, yeah,
They're all
I did it.
female comics.
Yeah, but a couple of them were like, yeah, I did it, so what?
Oh, yeah.
They were like, yeah, it was good. I mean, they were like, cool. I mean, he did his little thing, and then he paid me good for it. So what? And it's like, them are the real ones, you know? So I don't think it's going to affect Louis as much as people think. It ain't like he was like actually raping them and fucking them. I mean, so what? He's got a little perverted bullshit that he does. If he pays for it, it's no different than, you know, there's people that do a lot worse, and they pay young women to do a lot worse, okay? At least these were grown-ass female comics that, like he said, could have easily got the fuck up and walked out that door if they wanted to, but they didn't. So, and then that's the point, like I said, about the justice system. That's what I hate about the justice system, because it has no morality to it. They just stick by their little shitty rules so much, you know, unless you have the money for them to bend one. But it's like there should be judges out there that look at things like that and be like, listen, why didn't you get up and walk out of the room? Not guilty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck?
And he was man enough to just be like, I did it. And,
Then they tried to fuck with
power thing.
that Aziz shit really pissed me off because
It's just like, how cool.
That's bullshit.
How is it that it just so happens to come out like when it's after a killer special releases? Because honestly, I couldn't find anything wrong with the second of that special. It was just perfect, dude.
that Aziz shit really pissed me off because
whenever I'm expecting a new special from a favorite comedian, I'm always like, I think it's gonna be like, I'm always like iffy about it. Like I just wanted it to be perfect, just so like I stay with my hype. So
no, it was a good. The one that he did at the Comedy Store. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the recent one. It's in Seattle. It was on Netflix. Dude,
I don't know.
2017. Oh my god, just a good, really good special.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I watch so much of that shit, you know. I try not to watch as much.
Favorite comedians? How's it right now?
I don't care about comedy like that.
You just.
I'm
but
just.
you like
I'm,
the watchable ones.
I'm just a funny motherfucker, and that's why I do it.
Watchable ones too?
The Dave Attell, I can watch him.
So,
I can watch Chappelle. I can, good. Like if you're doing good, my new favorite comic actually is Nicki Glacier, bro. She's been fucking ripping it. She's funny as fuck, dude. Even before that, like when I first discovered her was on that Stand Up season 1. Everybody was talking about who their favorite comic was on that, and I was the only one naming Nicki. And they were like, "What the fuck, dude?" Da-da-da. I was like, "I'm telling you, bro, that set starts out so uncomfortable." She's talking about like shitting herself or something, right? And it starts out very uncomfortable. But by the end, dude, by the end of that fucking set, everybody's like, fucking, I was clapping in my van watching that shit. Like, fucking good job, girl. Like, she turned that shit around so good and made it funny and like, relatable somehow. Like, it was fucking great. I was like, dude, if she can do shit like that, she's got a future. I was thinking to myself. And then, boom, she's catching fire, dude. I'm telling you, she's going to be the next. And like I said last night, I hope to God no Amy Schumer bullshit comes out on her. Like, come to find out she stole this or that, or she, so-and-so is writing this. Doesn't seem like that with her, though. She's
really
like, the thing I like about her is she's got like a man's perversion about her. You know what I'm talking about? She says shit that we think. And she knows it.
Honestly,
Like, you know how women know what we're thinking, but they act shy. Most bitches act shy about it. Like, bitches know he want to eat my pussy right now. But rarely will they say it, right? But Nicki will be like, oh, what you want to eat my pussy, motherfucker? Like, she's one of those bitches. That's what I like about her. Like, on stage, at least, she's like that, On stage, she's like, and let's be real. I mean, yeah, he would have ate my pussy in a second. Like, she'll say real shit, and you're like, And I see it in her. And she's clever, too. Like, she proved it at that roast.
It's a nice setup, man, you got here. You got fucking drum set with the keyboard. Fuck.
Yeah, them drums were at Marty's house, and he like he said, he wasn't doing anything with them, so he brought them here, and it was a good move because people play them, and he used to do shows. We used to do these showcase shows, and we'd get someone to play the drum and piano, and then I'd rap because I know, like, I got an encyclopedia of 90s rap in my brain, and I can fucking rap it all word for word, you know? So I'll get up here and rap to live music, and then we bring the comics up and shit. So it's pretty cool. The Joke Man, what's up, homie? I got the live chat going. Bang, bang, bang. But oh yeah, bam, y'all thought I forgot my story? Fucking listen, if you go to if you get violation of probation, and when you get out and you have to go back to probation, you can smoke weed before that first visit and just claim that you were smoking while you were locked up. I don't know how it works anymore. Like I've gotten away with it like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And so that time, when I got out, I'd been locked up 9 months. This is what I was telling them. This is the longest I'd been without ever smoking weed. Was 9 fucking months straight, no weed. I get out, my homies come to meet me. They got a fat blunt rolled. We smoked the fuck down. I'm so high. There was like some new rap album out, and I was like, fuck it, I'll get it, bro, because my mom had given me money because I just got out of jail, you know, type shit. And they were like, hell yeah. Dude, I didn't know how high I was until we walked into Walmart. When we walked into Walmart, I was crunched down like this, you know, and I look at Josh and Dan, I was like, hey. I start whispering, you know, I was like, hey. And they were like, what? You know, they're like way over here. They're like, what, dude? What are you doing? And I'm back here like crouched down. I was like, hey, come here. You know, and then they come back. They're like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, you think these people know we're high? And my boy Josh goes, I don't give a fuck if they know we're high. I took the fuck off running. That shit scared me so bad. Bang, bang, bang. That motherfucker said, I don't care if they know we're high. And I fucking, I was gone, son. Ran through the fucking, I ran in through the men's clothing, and I was like, I was like buried in shirts, acting like I was looking at shirts and shit. Like, motherfuckers, I got the fuck away from their ass. You know what I'm saying? They come walking up to me. Josh was like, hey, Stoney. I was like, get the fuck away from me, dude. I don't know you. I was fucking paranoid as fuck, you know? He was like, dude, no one's paying attention to us, bro. He was like, you fucking, boy, you're high as fuck, ain't you, T? I was like, I'm fucked up, dude. We got to get the fuck out of here. I was scared to death in Walmart. It was fucking crazy, you know? Oh, 1 minute. We got the one minute countdown. Tell them all your social media shit, buddy, so they can, if you got it, Instagram or whatever.
I'm just going to be posting art on my Instagram if you're interested in that. Person the Jerson.
Person the Jerson?
Yep, my first name's Jerson, so it's like just
hell yeah.
kind of a little...
You fuck with Twitter or anything?
Play with words. No, I don't use the Twitter.
I'm the same way. I really only use Twitter to like post about this show, and I do a Perismoke show in my van and shit. So, all right, everybody. This was episode 55. Staying alive in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for blazing into the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast. Smoke positive, stay positive. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Smoke positive and stay positive, just not HIV positive. Hello, bang, bang, bang. Anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Same place, same fucking love.